Welcome back to Sports Talk with Moaz. Make sure you like and subscribe. So there you have it, guys. The Golden State Warriors are your 2022 champions. I'm gonna brag, but I'm not there yet. This series was insane, guys. It started off with the Celtics winning Game 1. This Warriors had this terrible fourth quarter, and I think everybody on the Dub side was low-key panicked. Look, we gave away home court. Boston has the momentum. Draymond came out, Game 2. It was crazy. He led with all his energy, and then the Boston fans were talking about how dirty it is. We went back to Boston. Draymond was getting... People were chanting, fuck you, Draymond, fuck you, Clay, all that, guys. And it was hostile, and we went down 2-1. And look, when the Warriors went down 2-1, there's no way you can go down 3-1. It's like the chances of them winning the championship after going down 3-1 would have been slim to none, guys. It would have been, insane. And what happened? We got one of the most all-time great performances from Steph Curry. He dropped 43 points. He hit every single big shot. That's that defining moment that these pundits have been asking for in the playoffs. I didn't need that. Warriors fans didn't need that. We've seen Steph Curry. He's been an all-time great finals performer. These guys on the, ESPN, Fox, to have no idea what they're talking about, But look, Steph Curry did his thing, tied it up at 2. We went back to Golden State, tied at 2. We needed to win that game. Steph Curry went, 0 of 11 from 3. But Andrew Wiggins was huge, guys. That trade we made for D'Angelo Russell for Andrew Wiggins and Jonathan Kuminga, I don't think it could have gone any better than it has. Andrew Wiggins contributed to a championship. Jonathan Kuminga looks like a future star, in my opinion. So now we're up 3-2. We're going back to Boston. Boston's crazy, guys. Those fans were insane. But you know what? Early on, Steph Curry. This series was all about Steph Curry, guys. He proved why he's a top 10 player of all time. Dominated Game 6, had 34 points, hit big threes. Him pointing to his finger in the third quarter? You guys know how dirty that is? My man was calling it in the third quarter that this is my ring. I'm top dog. I think what this series proved is the gap between these superstars and these other stars is insane. And by superstars, there's 4 of them in my opinion, maybe 5 in this era ever since, Kobe unfortunately left his stardom. So it's Steph Curry, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Giannis, and maybe Kawhi Leonard. Those are the 5 guys, and then it's everyone else after them. And the gap between Steph Curry and Jason Tatum was insane. Steph Curry averaged 31 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists against the best defense in basketball. Let's not forget it, guys. Before this series started, everyone was talking about, you got the Defensive Player of the Year, Marcus Smart. You got Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Robert Williams. You got, Al Horford. You got guys coming off the bench. This is a great defensive team. They shut down Kevin Durant. They gave Giannis a hard time. Giannis didn't shoot that well against them. And, so everybody was talking about that. And what did Steph Curry do? He obliterated them. Outside of one game, he was insane, guys. This has to be one of the best finals performances of all time. And honestly, you could see the emotion for Steph after he won this game. He hadn't cried like that after any of his championships. And I think a lot of that had to do with what they've been through. And people have said it numerous times now, right? The fact that they were down and everyone was kicking them. The journey back to this point is even sweeter. There were so many haters of the Warriors that never thought they would never win a championship again with this core, and they proved them all wrong. Steph Curry was doubted so much because he doesn't have a Finals MVP. He let Kevin Durant come into his town, gave him the reins, did his thing, and everybody just hated on him, made him look like he's not a playoff performer because of that. And, I know that's false. I know that's not true. And anybody that's a real basketball fan that watches the games knows Steph Curry's been great in the playoffs. Always, doesn't matter when it is. He's had one terrible finals. I'll give him that, right? But outside of that, he's been great. And he proved every single one of those guys wrong. So this was all about Steph Curry. And look, I got to give love to some other people. Klay Thompson came back after missing 941 days, guys. What he did is amazing. He averaged, I think, 17 points in the finals. And I know it wasn't great shooting, but this man has been missing basketball for 2+ years, playing against the best defense in basketball, and he's still putting up buckets. Look, I know he wasn't the same, but I still think this was a lot more than a lot of people could have expected. If you told people that Klay Thompson in his first season back, after missing 2 years, would be in the finals scoring 17 points per game against the player, best defense in basketball, you would take it. Andrew Wiggins, 18 points, 8.8 rebounds. This man was huge guarding Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum was locked up this whole series. Andrew Wiggins put his ass in a bag. You feel me? And Andrew Wiggins had some insane games, you know, with rebounding. I think he had 16 in one, 13 in another, had a lot of steals, had blocks. He was doing it all. Jordan Poole averaged, 13 points, was in double figures. He didn't have an insane, you know, like a 25-point game, but he hit big shots in big key moments, especially in Game 6. He was hitting shots in that second or third quarter. It was so beautiful to see. And obviously, guys, I'm going to give love to Draymond. Draymond struggled in this series. I think the fans got in his head. He even mentioned he's never heard a whole crowd yell, "Fuck you, Draymond," to him. So I think that got in his head. But look, when it mattered most, Game 6, he had like 13, 10, and 8. He was vintage Draymond. Defense, scoring, passing, hit a three, hit a jumper, had a huge shot, guys. And guys like Otto Porter, Gary Payton was insane. I was so happy he came back. Kevon Looney deserves so much love. Those are the main 8 guys. And, you know, I was so happy to see Steve Kerr put Andre Iguodala back in the game at the end of it, guys. This has to be one of the sweetest seasons of all time for me. If I had to rank it myself, this was my favorite Warriors championship of all. Just because, like, people talk so much shit. And the Warriors deserve to go and talk shit back to them now, guys. Like, fuck that. Everybody was, you know, stomping on us when we were down, but man, these guys are the petty kings. Draymond, I love it. Keep going at these guys. Steph Curry, keep doing your thing. Clay, keep doing your thing. Memphis, shut up, bro. Nobody cares about Memphis. Y'all be thinking y'all the best, but you guys haven't really proven anything. So, man, this was an unbelievable season to be a Warriors fan. I'm just so happy, you know, I got to witness it. My team has a 4th championship that now I've witnessed. You know, I'm so lucky. I'm a fan of like the Raiders and the A's, and they've never been really good, guys. So just getting, you know, the one team that's this good, that's maybe the, you know, best franchise in sports at the moment, 4 championships in 8 years, guys. What they gonna say now, right? So, hey, guys, you know, thank you so much for watching. Let me get your guys' recap on this Warriors season. What did you guys think about this championship run? How excited are you guys about next year? Let's do this thing, man. All right, once again, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Sports Moz out.